Now, this will come as a surprise to a lot of people, but when I was younger, I was a bit of a nerd. Yeah, shocking, right? I'm so cool now. But I was really into Magic the Gathering back in the day. I mean, back when it had basically just first come out, I got in during Unlimited and originally had a bunch of Unlimited Arabian Nights cards, most of which I traded off because at that point they had no value. Anyway, I don't know exactly how it is now with the environment that's going on currently, but I remember back when Magic first came out, there were a lot of protests and a lot of controversy by a lot of religious groups who were afraid that Magic was going to turn their kids into Satanists, which is really amusing in the light of things, but specifically because for years before they decided to franchise out Magic so heavily, instead of every card trying to world build with stuff like flavor text about the characters involved, a lot of them had flavor text quotes that were real world poems, literature, etc. And one of the common sources was the Bible. One of my most commonly used usernames originates from a poem that, well, I wouldn't even know about if not for Magic the Gathering, and it encouraged me to read up on Samuel Coleridge, and yeah, it ended up leading to me actually going through the Bible. Now, I was 14 at the time, and like a good Christian, I had read excerpts of the Bible, but I hadn't really gotten all the way through it, and that's when things started to really fall out for me. I see a lot of biblical apologists talk about reading the Bible in context, but that's exactly what put me off Christianity so heavily when I started to actually read the whole Bible in context, because I had been largely given the Sunny Good Stuff, the children's books when I was very young, and excerpts from my parents, from preachers of various sects of Christianity. I was raised quasi-Catholic, but I managed to get it from some Protestants as well. The bottom line here is that, well, whatever I title this is probably going to be like How Magic the Gathering Turned Me into an Atheist, but while it didn't directly do that, and while the seeds were arguably already there by that point, it always amused me that the exact opposite of what they were worried about happened. I didn't turn away from God because I was enticed by some voodoo and some black magic card. No, it was actually the Bible that they promoted, and I ended up looking at it and being horrified by what was in it. Thanks for listening. Amaranth out.